Technically,
Articles?
now we're recording. So now we're recording. And the go live button, where art thou? Oh, it disappeared. Oh, if it deleted everything?
Oh,
Wait, what deleted everything?
Yeah. It's just a Slipstream TV, like just the title. I mean, everything else I could change pretty quickly. I just didn't want to have to retype it, you know?
Yeah.
You know when you gotta retype something that you typed already and you don't want to? It's even though it's not long, it's just the fact that it's a retype that has to be retyped. Like, no thank you.
I just give up.
Oh, I'm not looking forward. I just realized the time, and by the time we finish, I'm gonna assume 11:30. I just realized how long it's gonna take to upload.
Dead.
Okay, Slipstream episode 3.
You know, Churro, I
What was
forgot the
it?
TV is not there.
Huh?
I forgot your TV to your left isn't there anymore.
Oh yeah.
So
I was like,
no, yeah. So when you moved, I was like, bro, you're gonna hit your TV.
you're like,
I was like, oh shit.
you're like, don't do it. All right. Gaming / tech news plus Attack on Titan. I say we should put the topic. We're trying to get Angel to watch Haikyuu on there.
We could put that at the very end of the stream
No.
and video.
I
Oh,
will
there is
start throwing out profanities.
Okay. And I'll just edit those profanities out. Fight me.
Live?
Huh?
Live?
Yes. I'll have a bleeper button ready, so I'll just be like,
Whenever I say bitch, you'll be like, oh, yes.
I'll be like a second behind. You're gonna hear bit, and I'm like, yeah.
All you hear is bitch. 2 seconds later.
Alright, so what did I say? I said gaming news, anime. What was another one? I had one more on there.
I don't think I heard the last one. I think that's
Right.
just I heard.
Angel, I'm depending on you, please.
Oh, you're doing the tags, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Why are you depending on me?
Angel, please.
Wait, tags, didn't you only had 2?
I had anime, gaming news, and there was one more.
Podcast? Wasn't podcast a hashtag?
No, that
Or no,
was
was
a
it
Twitch
named
game.
Can you read out the options?
There's a lot.
He gave it the look too. He gave you the look.
Johnny, do you realize who you're relying on to remember something?
My friend?
Yeah, the stupid one.
Oh, business. There we go. It was business.
Oh yes, we knew that, Angel. We knew that. Fist bump.
Oh, it's only because I found it. I was like, oh yeah, it was that one.
I told you to read them.
Oh, there was a lot, okay?
But you found it was in the B's.
Shut up. Okay, we ready to go live?
Sure.
Hey, Sebio, want to do me a favor?
Yeah.
To push us up, do you want to put it on your phone or something?
Wait, what? You cut out.
Yeah, you cut off.
My bad. To like push us up a little bit into the
Abyss?
what's it? Yeah, I guess like put us a little higher on the, because you know when you go on Twitch, so like always the ones with the most viewers pop up on the top, and then everyone else at the bottom.
Oh, like are you saying like
Do you want to play this? Yeah, do you want to put it on your phone? Yeah.
No, yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna do it too. So.
I'll do it too.
Shameless ads. I'm doing it. I'm doing it on my regular Twitch.
Should I have it on the computer too? An extra screen?
That is up to you, good sir. I will allow you to make that choice.
I don't have Twitch downloaded.
I'm gonna
Wait.
let the no. You can just browse it.
Yeah, you can go to the browser. Do you not use it?
More browser.
Like Google, just type in Twitch on Google
Or Microsoft Edge?
or Bing.
Now you speak my language.
Wherever you use.
Wait, do you only use Bing? Is that like your thing? Like, I will not use anything but Bing. Fight me.
For porn, yes.
Why?
Oh, dude, he just.
No, it makes sense actually. Never mind.
Who uses Bing, Johnny?
Huh?
Because who uses Bing? Nobody uses Bing, right?
Who uses Firefox?
Oh, bro, what's porn on Firefox?
Okay. Anyways, I'm pushing to go live. Here we go.
I actually don't have Twitch on my phone.
What's it called?
I'm scared. I'm scared to push it, but I'm gonna push it. Ready?
Push it. What is it? Tell me.
Wait. What's the title or
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
the so that way I can look it up
yeah.
on Twitch?
Oh, just my regular one. My regular one, Captain Jet.
Captain Jet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just cause I didn't have enough time to make one, and I kind
Oh,
of
no, that's
yeah.
fine. That's fine. You could like plug it.
Plus, I've been recording for the past 5 minutes.
Oh.
Or you chilling? This would be like a blooper.
All right, ready? Here we go. 3,
Yes, sir.
2.
really.
Okay, here we go. All right, looks like we are live and moving to the dock now. Alrighty, what's going on, guys? This is Jonathan, joined by Sebio and Angel, hitting you with Slipstream TV episode number 3. You guys want to say a quick hello?
What's up?
I was gonna say you guys got quiet for a second. I was like, oh no.
We're just panicking. That's it.
Understandable. I don't blame you.
Tap it.
Okie dokie. So, for today's topics, we got Cyberpunk 2077 Studios hacked. I think that's the second time I messed up the name for that game. Halo 3 is getting a new map. Attack on Titan. Well, we're going to be talking about Attack on Titan. And
Right.
Post Malone hosting a viral concert to celebrate Pokemon's 25th anniversary. And last but not least, Facebook versus Apple, the two giant tech giants fighting it off.
Indeed.
Alrighty, guys, let's start it off here. So, Cyberpunk 2077 Studios hacked. CD Projekt Red fell victim to a ransomware attack where hackers collected source data codes for some of the most popular games like Cyberpunk 2077, The Witcher 3, and Gwent. I've actually never played Gwent, but anyways.
I haven't either.
They also took legal documents, HR and financial documents, and by the looks of it, it seems, according to VX Underground, they're a company that kind of tracks ransomware, found that the hackers auctioned the data starting at $1 million with a $500,000 increment. At the end of the day, it also had a $7 million buy it now price. And Kela cybersecurity firm released photos of a post on the hacking forum Exploit, which is a perfect name for a hacking forum, if you ask me, allegedly posted by the hackers saying that they've received an offer from the data or for the data from outside the forum. So that is a big oof, if you ask me. In other words, if you're going to make a game, make sure it's good. Make sure it's ready. Or you're gonna get hacked nowadays.
Yeah, they're gonna get people mad. Yeah.
I know for a fact they're having a bad day.
Like not only their game at launch was pretty bad, but now like hackers are now in this.
There was a tweet also where they actually confirmed, the company actually confirmed, like, oh yeah, we've been hacked, but we do not negotiate with hackers. You know, you don't have the source code, or I don't know what they were thinking, but at the end of the day, someone can make their own Cyberpunk 2077. Who knows? They might do a better job. Sorry. No, Cyberpunk 2077 is honestly a beautiful game. I've seen it and it looks amazing. Obviously, yes, there are issues with the game on other platforms. Luckily, not PC, but definitely a beautiful game to look at.
But I mean, so few people have PCs to play it on. A majority of them are console players, so
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of where they went wrong.
No, yeah, you're not wrong. But it's still a big oof when you think about it nowadays. So like Microsoft sitting here with Halo Infinite in production for like, what was it, the past 5-6 years already?
But when they announced it, they announced it like 5-6.
They announced it pretty early, but luckily we're just sitting. Halo fans are just kind of like waiting for it to show. They're just like patient.
So, like the minute we heard it was coming out, we got freaked out. But then we waited. We're like, it's worth it. You know, it'll blossom into a beautiful game. And then I feel like Cyberpunk, they're like, we want it now.
Oh, it was a very I want it now.
Oh yeah.
Type of vibe.
I heard the game though, like itself, is really good.
Oh yeah.
Like
Mhm. Mhm.
despite like all the despite all the bugs, issues, the crashes and stuff, I
Didn't
heard
we
the game
talk
was really
about
good.
this the first time on the first podcast that they had like a
Yeah,
really
we
good
did.
budget?
Yeah, but I don't think we like said too much
It
like
was
on that part.
most one of the major issues was the fact that you could get like I think on console like frame rates were so slow that it was
I
one
saw
a
that.
terrible experience and two just the way the game looked it really looked like an unfinished project like when you first start when you've only worked on it for like say three like half a year and you're like all right guys this is the mock-up we got here you know that's pretty much what it looked like random bugs like for example like npcs like we'll just say cars for example spawning like in the middle of the air in front of you like just
Really? I didn't see that.
I've heard a little bit about that. I didn't see it, but I've heard some words about it.
I saw like other like NPCs that do like T posing. Like there's like a bunch of them as you're like walking by down the streets. And I found it pretty funny.
Hey, Angel, Angelique says it's a little hard to hear you.
Maybe I
Let me
should
see if
talk
I could
louder.
adjust that as well. Well, that too, but let me see what I can do to adjust it as well. Maybe I just have you
I
lowered it
thought you
down.
sounded fine. I thought you sounded fine.
I mean, I wasn't talking too much either.
You sound like you're a little farther though. What happened?
I was sitting up.
Ah, okay.
I'm increasing your volume. There we go.
Increase it all the way.
Infinite power. Oh, I'm about to finish my ice cream.
Ooh, what kind?
Mint chip.
Oh, okay. You lost me. You lost me at mid.
You don't like mint chip?
You're dead
No.
to us.
Oh, okay. I guess
All right, we need to have a serious discussion here. Why?
Oh, I just don't like taste. I'm sorry. I just don't.
You don't like mint?
No, don't like mint.
All right, do I hear the word server ban?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I'm just gonna.
I'm
What?
pretty.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure I overdosed on mint one day. Like I got I got a mint blizzard from Dairy Queen, and then I
Oh.
got that mint drink from Dutch Bros, and then I came home and had mint ice cream. Yeah,
Damn.
it was.
So
I
wait, what's a
died that
mint?
day.
What's a mint blizzard?
It's like mint ice cream, but with Heath
Okay.
bar instead of chocolate.
But with what?
Heath bar.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, because they don't. That's not like an option over there, but I get it custom made. I'm like, you mint, and they make it for me. I love them.
Oh, sorry. I don't like mint.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a mint overdose. Just gonna throw it out there.
That'll happen like once a year at least.
Just a tad bit.
It was
Yeah,
worth
just
it.
a tad bit.
Oh, Angelique said better. Cool, thank you.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
She spelled my
Yeah,
name wrong.
feel better.
She said Angel.
Angel.
Did she?
Angel.
Oh yeah,
Spell your
she.
purpose.
I think her finger slipped.
I was pretty far away from the G. I think it was on purpose. If it did, then we had to question what she just did.
I like how we just completely strayed from like talking about a broken game to mint ice cream. How do we get there? How did we get there?
Angelique said it was hard to hear me. I said, okay, I'll sit up. I'm about to.
Oh no, you said you finished your ice
Okay. Yes, ice cream. Yeah, there we
And
go.
then
That's how we
Sebio
got there.
had the gall to ask me what kind of ice cream. Yeah.
What?
Such vocab, good sir.
Thank you. I try. I don't use half of it right, but it's there.
Beautiful. But yeah, that's a real unfortunate circumstance. So I wonder how CD Projekt Red is feeling considering like I said like you know the headline said their top games are basically the source code like their game essentially is just out there. So like for example, I'll just use SAO as an example. You know how they were like in Alfheim Online how they were able to recreate the original Sword Art Online Aincrad, how they were able to create Aincrad and kind of like a recreation of SAO, I guess.
In
In
world seed.
Yeah.
Yes. There we go. The world seed. Thank you. So essentially, that's kind of like what's going on here, which is real unfortunate because, for like we already said, game botched, billions of dollars gone in revenue, and tons of refunds, every lawsuits, and now they basically just got robbed.
Yeah, it's pretty much like rubbing salt in the wound, getting kicked while they're down.
Oh yeah, big time. Don't think it's enough for them to maybe go bankrupt, but we'll have to see how it goes here. I don't see them going bankrupt, but I definitely do see this being a huge financial issue. And I feel like, my personal opinion is if it was bought online, it could have been like a competitor, one of their already competitors, which obviously there are tons of competitors out there. But it's going to have to be like a copy and paste because I'm pretty sure like every single source code is going to be extremely different. Some probably pretty similar. Oh, you know what? Some might be similar. So you know what? Never mind. They could probably get away with it pretty easily. All right, topic number 2. Here we go.
What?
Topic number 2. Oh, got it.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I'm actually excited for this one.
Are you gonna lead it, Sebio?
No, sir. Trail's the one.
Oh.
Okay, I guess it'll be me. Halo 3 is getting a new map. Yes, I said that right. Even though on here it says you read that right. Halo 3 after 14 Halo 3 after 14 years after its original debut is getting a new map. The new map seems to be based off a canceled map on a free-to-play Halo game called Halo Online. Halo Online is a free-to-play online-only game released in Russia of 2015, but was canceled. A modder named, and I'm sorry if I completely butcher this, but it sounds like El Dorito,
El Dorito.
made a modded version of the game that is available online. So essentially they are, I guess, awakening old Halo, because Halo Online was actually based off a extremely light version of Halo 3. The reason why I say light is because it was meant to be able to be like ran on like old PCs, like for example CBO, when we would play Wizard 101 back in the day, like you could play that off of like a 2007 laptop. You know, like essentially that's what Halo Online was supposed to be. I don't know the specifics, but at one point it was just, hey, this is a good idea to, we should really have a free to play online game would be perfect for the community. And then halfway into it, they're like, you know what? Never mind.
Damn.
But essentially that's what the new Halo map or Halo 3 map is supposed to be based on. And it's not going to be for Halo 3 Xbox 360. It's going to be for the Master Chief Collection, which I still don't mind because that means I still have access to it. So I don't care.
Same here.
Well, I mean, since they're adding a map for Halo 3, do you think they're going to be adding maps for the other Halos, like Reach, 2?
I can
see that.
I can see that. I can see that. I mean, I wouldn't mind any new Halo Reach maps, to be honest with you.
But why Halo? Well, is it because they already had this base layout, I guess, for a map that they added to Halo 3?
Probably. I think also because it was just like a revival, considering Halo Online was essentially like a copy and paste of Halo 3, but just erase it and only leave one paragraph.
That's true. Okay. So hopefully, Halo Reach is next. Cough, cough, knock on wood.
Hey, I wouldn't mind. Halo Reach is, for me, Halo Reach is kind of the GOAT of Halo games, just because that was like the first one I really like joined in on. Sebio was looking up. Oh, that's like the first one I started with, to be honest. Like I didn't mean to start with that one, but it was like the first Halo game I essentially had access to, because at that time, when I first got my 360, you know how sometimes like games are automatically bundled with the Xbox. Yeah, it came with like Halo Reach, like one of those, install online, so I don't have the CD. The only time I ever bought a CD was for Sebio, and he only used it like once. But
I still have it.
He still has it. That's all that matters, I guess. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I started off with.
No, yeah, I think I started with maybe like 2 or 3, but not on my own console, just like playing with friends.
Guys, check the chat.
Yeah, I saw you,
Chris. Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Cowboy Chris.
Oh.
Are those monkey men? Oh,
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Hold on. Do you see how quick CB wants to agree with me on the wrong answer?
No. It's because I looked at it. I'm like, I should look at the chat, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's pretty sus.
Okay, sirs.
Man, don't question the players, question the game.
I'm just
Wait,
gonna question it all.
indeed.
oh, oh, no, it's another otter. Oh,
Oh, it's otters.
yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I see it now.
See
Now that
the
I
little
see it, I was
pop-up?
looking at my phone screen, but now I can actually
I'm
like
looking at my phone
looking
too.
closer at it. I can see it a little better. It did look kind of look like a monkey though.
Yeah, I thought it was like a little gorilla, and I was like, wait a minute. What were we talking about again?
Oh yeah, we were talking about Halo 3
Yep.
and its new map. Well, they haven't really said anything about it, and the map also hasn't come out yet officially. I think it comes out next week. I don't know the exact day that it's supposed to come out. I think they just said like roughly next week. I do you think do you think there'll be Halo Infinite like hints in there?
Ooh, you think they'd
I
add
can
that in?
definitely see that. I can definitely see that. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, that'd be nice. Maybe like a bit of teasers, maybe like Easter eggs.
Or just like small, like something small, like for example, I don't know, just some random numbers. First, like people nowadays they see and they're like, oh, this means something. We gotta find it. What does this mean? What is this again?
And remember like how in Halo 3, like they used to have the Marines, they would actually like say voice lines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if they just threw something like that in. It was like a little hint towards Infinite. Like it was just Marines talking about it.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Sebio,
But
any input on that?
I mean, let's see. If they release the new map, I feel like they should like put some hints. I really think so. I feel like that will like really hype it up. And I can imagine for Halo Infinite, like, or no, sorry, the little like Easter egg they put in the map, right? Whatever the case may be, you just see like YouTube videos posted like, oh, this happened, like a bunch of views pop up, and then it'll like really get Halo Infinite more hype, I feel.
I agree with that. I mean, to be honest, like the hype for Halo Infinite has been big, but the thing is it's not hurt as much considering that, like, you know, it's been expanded for so long. Like how long have we known about the game coming out? That it's like, for example, it's not going to be like what game were we extremely hyped about that we ended up all getting? Would we say Modern Warfare? Were we pretty hyped about that? I felt like we were pretty hyped for that one. There was a good amount of hype for that one. Probably a little bit of disappointment at one point in the beginning, but you know, I'm not gonna go into that. But like, I know for a fact, like the hype has been extended for so long already that like we're not in a rush, but we're looking forward to it. If that makes sense. Well, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
kind of in a rush, like I'm ready, but uh, but yeah, no, the Halo. I'm sorry, Angel. I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I just had to keep forgetting about it because if I keep thinking about it, that's too much. I'm gonna start like waiting for it and rushing it.
I'm gonna be awake at night thinking about all the possibilities.
God,
I
you're gonna
actually
like play out so many different scenarios in your head.
about how exactly it's gonna. Well, we know how it's gonna start for the most part
true.
because in the trailer, but just the open worldness, I'm very excited. And I heard they're actually gonna bring back some of the old like vehicles. For example, the Hornet. Do you remember that one, Angel? Halo
Oh,
3.
bring back the Hornet.
Yeah.
I think, or like some kind of modified version. I even heard that there's also gonna be like a mongoose boat.
What?
A mongoose boat. That's
It-
pretty
Amphibious
dope. That's
mongoose?
pretty dope.
A mongoose that just, you know, Transformers style just turns into a boat.
Bro, they better call it like a mink or something.
So
You guys
jet
know what I
ski.
mean.
That is a good point, Chris. That's I didn't think a jet ski. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, pretty much.
A jet ski with wheels.
There we go. There we go. That'll work. Jet ski. I'm seeing they're like a boat. A boat. Oh god, now I feel stupid.
From mongoose
From mongoose to otter.
yes.
Even better. Even better. The
you
wheels
know
the
the-
wheels just kind of patter into the water. That's patter? Never mind. Paddle.
You guys know what a mink is?
No.
No.
Alright, you're dead.
Jinx.
Continue.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you're not gonna explain what a mink is?
Nope. So I'm
Okay.
not well versed enough to confidently say it live. Because I know somebody's gonna correct me. Chris, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, Chris, just
Here, Chris, type it in the chat.
No, Chris, don't do it.
yeah, just say it.
Don't type in mink, M-I-N-K, K.
No one could talk today, man. I'm messing up like every other word, dude.
It's okay. It's not like people are gonna record this. So wait.
One other thing that I heard about Halo 2 is you know how they always have make like Nerf guns and all that for I see what you're doing, Sebio. Like
And they
for like the upcoming Halo games, they'll make
They
like a
didn't
Nerf
start
gun
doing
for it.
that until like we
Halo-
grew up.
Yeah, that's true. But
I would have bought that shit.
I would have too. And yeah, I heard you. I heard the
Shush.
right after.
Shush.
Too bad I didn't actually make that bleep button. But I heard they did it for the Bulldog, the replacement
Oh,
shotgun.
Shotgun, yeah.
I still don't think they should have replaced it, but
We should have just
You know.
added it in.
why
Yeah.
wouldn't you just add it? I don't see why you could replace it. Just like so many like variety.
I
of
know,
weapons.
add a variety.
Yeah,
They
just
might
add
make
more.
it a DLC later to add some of the OG weapons.
I swear, if it's a DLC, like a paid for DLC, like they need to stop.
I can see
Bro.
them
Well-
adding that. You have to buy the DLC.
Considering it's supposed to be the next Halo game for the next 10 years, I guess it makes sense, but lordy, like,
John, if you don't think I'll
Okay.
buy that, you're wrong.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I will buy it. I will buy it, but damn it, why are you making us buy it? It's like, we're gonna hit these guys with the greatest weapon ever. Nostalgia.
Stop. I own Halo Reach like 3 times.
I've owned it twice. I
No,
was
like,
about to get MCC on my computer, so I
Oh.
guess that would have made it the third time.
Well, because I have a disc, a digital, and the MCC.
Hey, did you end up getting the DLC for the campaign on? Oh wait, you did,
Hell
huh?
no.
Yeah. Wait, no. How do we do it? Then how do we game How do we try to get Sebio on the first like 2 missions? Did we switch to Reach, huh?
We,
Yeah,
we,
we
we
switched
can play
to
the
Reach.
download version on
Mhm.
one. By the way, Chris wrote what they are. So,
Mink
check
are
this out.
dark-colored, semi-aquatic, carnivorous. Thank you. Mammals of the genera, Neovision, and
Neovision.
you know what? You read it.
Okay. Mink are dark-colored, semi-aquatic, carnivorous mammals of the genera Neovision and Mustela, and part of the family Mustelidae, which also
Mustelidae,
includes,
yeah.
which also includes weasels, otters, and ferrets. There are 2 extant species referred to as mink: the American mink and the European mink.
They're the cousins of the otter.
The otter.
The otter.
Wait, Christian.
Oh,
we need
wow.
a source. We can't read that out loud without a source.
Copyright infringements.
Uh,
No, no, they're gonna. It's not the small streamers, please.
They're going after us. What's it called?
Oh, Wikipedia.com. All right, that works.
Wiki-
According to
.com.
Wikipedia, what Angel said earlier is
Yeah.
pertaining to otters.
Yep.
Yes, there we go. Will that avoid copyright infringements? I hope so.
No, but we'll try.
We'll see what happens.
We'll fight for it.
You know what? You know what? For the nostalgia, I'll pay for it. Oh, just to
okay,
hear,
bro.
the sound of the shotgun burst. What? Hey, let's be honest. That shotgun burst sound. Yes, there's tons of shotguns in every single video game, but the Halo Reach shotgun burst is just iconic because it's also a metal clink and everything. It's not just a blast and a boom. It's also a metal think, and it just makes it like, I don't know. Personally, when I hear the sound and from a Call of Duty shotgun, at least in my thought process, because it's been a minute, and the shotgun sound of a Halo shotgun, I honestly think I'm gonna hear, like, especially Reach, I'm gonna be like, I know that sound. I'm just gonna turn around and be like,
Well, I mean, with Reach, I feel like I've had a heart attack from hearing that so many times. Playing zombies and just
Yes,
getting
this is
a shot
true.
in your face, you're
This
like,
is true.
"Ugh." And then like playing a survivor and shooting zombies and running out of ammo.
oh yeah, that's
Like,
stressful. That is stressful.
Yeah.
Depending on that Magnum, man.
Bro, that's why you waste Magnum first.
Exactly. Magnums has to be
a
the
lot of
first one to
people-
go. The mistake is when everyone decides to fire off the rounds at the
Bro.
same time.
One guy runs into the tunnel, you hear 7 shotgun shots go off, only one of them lands.
One of them lands, 7 goes off, and like 5 more shoot like after the guy's already down. It's like,
He's already
stop!
on the-
He's had enough! And it's everyone fires, so while everyone's reloading, like another three pop in, and you can just hear like everyone's. You can't hear everyone, but you can already know they're screaming in their heads. Because nothing was more scarier than pumping the shotgun and one of those infected running at you with an energy sword. There is nothing more scary. And the only thing at that point, the only thing you can do to defend yourself is a sword block, and we already know how easy it was, but how hard it was under pressure.
Yeah.
Those were.
like,
Wait,
know-
the
Oh, go,
no.
oh, no.
go,
So
go,
you
go, go.
mentioned the shoulder block. Is that what you called it? Is that what?
Oh,
for
like
Halo
the,
Reach?
charging.
The sword block.
Oh, sorry, block.
Yeah,
Was
go.
that in like past Halo or Halo 3 at least, or was it just introducing Halo Reach?
I think it was just Halo Reach because I remember. Oh wait, no. I think I did it once in Halo 3. It was one day that I decided like to get on Halo 3, and I actually convinced you to game it with me, Sebio, if you remember that. It was like a while ago. Yeah, I don't think you would. I was be like one of the few times Sebio actually decided to play like with a low skilled pleb. But anyways, like I think I was able to sword block once, but to be honest, like when I think sword block, I think reach just because that was like the easiest for me to do, and probably where I did it the most.
Yeah, I did also hear like they mentioned in Halo Reach like more sword blocking. At
Mhm.
least that's what I've heard.
I think Halo 3 it was like a like you might do it, but when Halo or like maybe on accident, but on Halo Reach it was more like okay, sword blocking is a thing that you can do. You just got to time it right versus Halo 3 it is like if you time it right, but it was more cuz of an accident. Like that wasn't supposed to happen, but you did it. And they sat there. And when they were making the update and they saw that, they're like, keep that. don't patch that. It's not in the game, but don't patch it either.
Also, Chris, you are mana culture using your magnum as a
Oh yes, exactly. Hide at the very highest point.
Bro, using the grab list to like get into those top roof corners.
I know that was evil. That was honestly wrong.
Yeah,
but we did it so much. I think like the main like area to go would have been like hey that tunnel on Sword Base?
Yeah, with the lift on the left.
That would have been the perfect spot to pretty much just camp with everyone. The only issue with that, I remember not too long ago, I decided, you know what? For old time's sakes, I'm gonna get on some Reach. And I was the first one over there and no one showed up.
They abandoned
and I'm just like, no, yeah, everyone was just running around everywhere. And I'm just like, everyone's falling quick. And I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, wait a sec, hold on. I think these were the quote unquote Fortnite kids before like Fortnite was a thing. Like as it built up, Sebio gave me that face. Sebio had that face. He was like, watch what you say, sir. I said, kids, sir. Are you a kid? No, you're not.
We've let the generation down.
At the end of the day, Fortnite takes too much skill. That's why I don't play it.
Bro, I was like learning how to pump 90s and then we all just stopped. So I was like, okay, bye.
My only issue with that game was I would fall asleep every single time because I was so like, I would be in the match and literally like our first or second engagement, I'm like waiting to like for you guys to finish the game, and I'm just like sitting. And at that time, I didn't have like a gaming chair or an office chair, so I would just kind of sit on my bed and I would go on my phone. And then
I remember that. Wasn't like your bed like in most of like your room space?
You was like on the foot of your bed, no?
So if you see in the background right now, that's literally how I would face the TV. I would just sit, face like this, and just be like, and eventually I would just kind of fall asleep.
So many times we playing, and we'd be like, "All right, Johnny, you ready?" And then just no answer. We're like,
yeah, it was pretty rough because you'll always fall asleep.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty rough when you're just sitting there watching your friends play instead.
That's why you gotta improve.
I think I remember too. We were playing Minecraft, and then I just heard Trail like slowly like snoring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was what's crazy too. That was around the time that I like finally had an older office chair. But the problem is when I sleep sitting down, my mouth opens, and it's not like I'm gonna be honest. Like I am gonna defend myself here. I don't snore, but you can hear me breathe. If that makes
Loud.
sense. Like it's not like a actual snore. It's just like a, you know, when you breathe with your mouth open. Like, but one time I heard you guys. I was already like breathing like that, but I was able to hear you guys. Like, hey, is that Johnny? Is he snoring? Is he's asleep, isn't he? And I'm like, yeah, I think you guys were like, yeah, I think he's asleep. Oh shoot. Hey, Johnny, and I'm sitting there asleep, and I can hear it. Like, you know when you're asleep, but you're still kind of awake, or you can hear conversations, but you're really asleep. I heard you guys, and I was going to respond, but I didn't for some reason. I just kind of like, all right, like I don't know. I heard you guys, and I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I was like, I should respond. You know where like in an anime when they're sitting there like I should say something or like I should do it, but they're just sitting there thinking the whole time, like in the middle, or like for example when they have a special weapon that they don't want to show and they're like, I need to use it. It's the only way. Blah 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 kind of deal. why am I hesitating? Just do it. I'm just sitting there like, why am I not responding? I should say something, but I was asleep. I was honestly asleep. Like nope.
It was more important to crash out.
It was brutal. Like, I mean, nowadays I can stay up because I'm on a chair, but when you're on a bed, like the temptation, you know, when you're already kind of getting sleepy and you just look down, you're like, it's right there, man. I can just lay down, I can lay my head on that puffy pillow and just.
Bro, like it's. What?
I feel like I slowly work into it, and like I'm sitting up straight right now, but as I get more and more tired, I like start slouching and like my butt literally like leaves the chair, my feet are elevated, and my back is like on the seat, and I'm just like pretty much laying down in the chair.
Yeah, I can see why you would like slowly like fall asleep in your chair, dude. Like your
On
chair's
the
so.
chair.
Huh? No, I'm talking about like your other chair, like your past chair.
Oh, the past. No, I do that to this chair too.
Oh.
That chair is very sleep worthy, sir. I'll have you know. The moment I saw the photo when you sent it, I'm like, that is the type of chair I would fall asleep in if I was gaming in.
This is like, who caught myself? Sorry. This is like a spare room chair where there's plenty of like a reading room. There we go. That's the word. It's like one of those room kind of chairs, you know, be comfortable,
Yeah.
and crash out in.
But it's also very like slouch worthy. That's where it is. That's where the issue is. The moment if I'm tired and I start slouching, it's like a domino effect. I'm a downward spiral. Like I'm falling asleep at one point. But like this chair doesn't really allow me to do that. So like that's why at 3 a.m. or something, I'm still able to game with you guys. I actually don't think I really gamed with you guys to 3 a.m. in like a minute. But
Yeah, we only do like very few times. It's like very rare.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think tonight. Oh wait, no. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Nope, not happening tonight. Just kidding. After the stream, probably an hour, and then night. But
do you even get an hour? I think I take girls home.
Yeah, that's it. No, I can hit an hour. Relax, sir. Okay, sir. I could get an hour. Maybe not right away, considering that I probably should be over there for a little bit before I game. But I can guarantee you that once they go home, that depends actually. That depends on when they like. Anyways, I'm just like listening to this like say it like when I'm like when they leave like say it while I'm watching.
We're just gonna hear him like being dragged away from the monitor by here.
So you want me to go? Is that it?
His PC turns off, the camera's off.
You guys just see a hand just boom.
Captain Chess left the server.
Stream just ended, guys. I don't know why. Oh goodness. Hey, but Sunday is Valentine's Day. Like pigging back off of that, it's Valentine's Day, but it's also another very special date.
Sunday?
Do you guys know why? Yeah.
It's church day.
Okay. That makes sense. Let's. Other than that,
Sebio, you turning 40 tomorrow?
he looks young, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's the Asian genes. Wait, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. Sunday. Super Bowl? What?
No, Super Bowl passed already.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't watch football.
I don't either, but I knew what it was. I'll occasionally watch, but like I'm the type of person where like I want to watch sports, but like I can't. I don't know why. I want to be down there.
I'm the
You
person.
know.
No, no, no.
Anyway, sorry. Uh, Angel, I'm actually pretty disappointed in you. It's Attack on Titan Day.
I
Ah.
honestly wasn't thinking like that. I was just thinking like, what's I'm thinking like Valentine's Day. Like what else can it be?
Yeah, see, I was thinking more like a non-anime related.
Yeah, right.
I was thinking anime. I was thinking anime. I'm
You
gonna have
haven't
to.
mentioned the anime yet, part yet.
Yeah, but I thought it would have been a nice segue.
Oh wait. Before we move to the next topic,
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to mention is Halo Master Chief Collection. I heard that they're going to support mouse and keyboard for
Yes,
console,
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
and
Jonathan's really happy about that.
I'm not sure if I'm happy about that. For
Um.
console wise, I feel bad for the console player because I know like how it feels if you're going up against like a pretty like really good player who knows to use mouse and keyboard.
Mhm.
And like as much as like I'm not very good at mouse and keyboard, I know how it feels to lose against them because
Mhm.
they're really skilled and it's very unfair because of how like how fast you can turn
Mhm.
uh your 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 reflexes, like stuff like that, sensitivity. I just feel like it's
Mhm.
just unfair.
That is a very good point, but I've also seen a lot of like articles about how although this person spent $5,000 on their they're considered a skilled mouse and key player, a skilled console like or a skilled controller player can actually still easily wipe out of like a mouse and keyboard player who's
Oh,
actually skilled in mouse and key. I mean, it's gonna like when you average it, yeah, mouse and keyboard will have a slight advantage in that being that they are able to, their reflexes might be quicker, but it's actually shown that aim on controller is better. So it's like it's a one off. Like, do you want better aim or do you want better, being able to like dodge bullets? Nowadays everyone jumps, crouches, goes prone, gets back up. Like, are you gonna be able to
yeah.
do that quicker? Or are you gonna be able to actually aim?
See,
Yeah, see, oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
no, 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 your turn, your turn.
Okay. Okay. Well, I was gonna say like the one like big thing that mouse and keyboard users really say is because controller has aim assist. I feel like that's just something it's like, oh, like controllers are so good because they aim assist. But I feel like that's just like the one thing like that would say if they were to use a mouse and keyboard on console, like that's
Mm-hmm.
a biggest like flaw, I guess.
Yeah, I
But
see where that makes sense. Aim assist can probably trouble that. I think knowing I'll just use Microsoft for example. I mean, I'm pretty sure they would probably have already thought about that, which is why they're testing it. So if anything, like the moment it senses that you're plugging in mouse and key, it's like, huh, aim assist gone. you
yeah,
know so like it keeps it kind of even out because it makes sense. I mean, for controllers to have aim assist, but like keep mouse and key to not have aim assist, because then that really wouldn't be fair like whatsoever.
yep,
But like, to be honest, like half the time, I know WASD, but when it comes to like secondaries and all that, like, oh no, I accidentally push the wrong but like key like all the time. Like, you can see it when I stream. You can see it if you guys were watching me when I'm gaming. Like, for example, I'll just use Overwatch. Can't tell you how many times I accidentally use my ult when I didn't mean to, just because my finger slipped and I hit Q. I was just like, oh.
Speaking of
So like,
Overwatch,
uh-huh.
that's why you get the best of both worlds in terms of like sensitivity and reflexes, and still like that aim assist with controller.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just do what I do in Overwatch.
Oh no, what is it?
Get your sensitivity all the way up.
No, heck, dude,
No.
I
Maximum.
tried it.
No,
I
I tried
tried
that. No, sir, I
it.
will not.
It's easy. It's actually
For
fast enough.
you,
It's not fast
for
enough.
yeah, it's not fast enough for him.
No.
I remember you had I remember you handed me the controller and I started moving. Dude, I did like a 180 like 1 second. And I was like,
I forgot. Yeah, that time we had we all hung out at UNM.
yeah. And I was just
Uh,
like, dude, that was so fast. Dude, I got to
nobody wanted to share controllers with me because I
No,
kept switching it.
it was terrible. It was I tried. I mean, I kind of like was somewhat accustomed to at least the movement, not actually like aiming, but just walking back and forth. I was able to do, but like and slight turns, walking around the map. But when it came to combat, like no, it's not working for me.
But you guys did see me play like Lucio and Symmetra, right?
Yeah, it's impressive.
Headache, headache. I cannot. I already know headache. Just I can't imagine the screen. I can see you moving around so much that you go from 60 to like 20 FPS.
Yeah, boy.
Just because the GPU is like, okay, what the hell is this guy doing? Like he is everywhere.
Oh no, on computer it's way too like sensitive. I can't. It's too fast for me on computer.
Dude, I can see him play as Lucio. He's just like running straight, Widow's behind shooting him, and then he just does a 180, turns around.
Hey man,
He's like, hey there.
she's a sniper. You gotta outmaneuver her.
Dude, I can see that. I feel like you've done that before.
He probably has.
I might have murdered a widow or two. That sounds really bad out of context.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really out of context, it really does sound pretty bad.
I forgot widows are people.
So someone joins the stream at that exact moment. They're like, what?
Hopefully not a police officer.
Oh goodness. No, but if you guys ever see in the middle of a match, so we'll just say Overwatch and we're playing on PC, and you just see like me place like a random Arissa's her damage booster. If you just see me place a random damage booster when there's like no enemies, it's accidental.
Nah, he's predicting it. He's setting it up for later.
No, he's waiting for Zombra to show up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all the predictions. There's a Sombra here, guys. I know it. I heard footsteps. It was probably mine because I have 4 legs, but I know I heard footsteps.
God.
All right, we gonna move on. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, Angel. I'll let you start us off with it. You're the
Topic
anime
number
lord here.
3. Oh, that's not good because I kind of forgot last week's episode.
You
Topic
got
number
this.
3: Attack on Titan. Last week's episode. Where do we start off?
Wait, wait. Before we start to cut you off, we should also include the episode from last week too, since we didn't really talk about that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Um.
I'm actually struggling to remember the episode from 2 weeks ago.
So, spoilers ahead. Just so you know, we're gonna be talking about Attack
Yes,
on Titan.
spoilers.
Spoilers. Oh, I should have gotten an overlay that shows like spoilers, like a kind of thing going like woo.
Okay, since we just said spoilers and now they are aware of that, Sasha dies.
I was very.
Oh
I
yeah.
was not-
Was that the second to last episode? That was the second to last episode already, huh? Disappointment.
Yeah, I felt really sad, but then when I thought about it more, I was just like, this did not need to happen. It just did not need to happen at all.
It did.
Okay, see, the
Shoot Flock. Why'd you hit Sasha? Hit Flock.
No, Sasha. You know why?
Why?
What?
It's more of an emotional hurt. See that reaction you guys just gave?
Emotional.
Yeah,
Okay.
see the reaction
Okay.
you just gave to Sasha being shot. Now, if Block had got hit, would you guys have reacted that way, or would you kind of laughed a little bit?
I would laugh and be happy.
I would have said good riddance.
Exactly.
No, it's okay. It's the reason why is because Flock, he was introduced at the very end of the
Mhm.
3rd season, so we kind of had an idea of him. We hated him. As in for Sasha, when was the last time we really like
She's
got
Potato
to like?
Girl.
Yeah, when was the last time?
When she was hunting the Titan with the bow and arrow.
So like, what season was that?
Like 2, 3.
Yeah, dude, that's literally a whole season. That's a whole season getting to the final season. That means we didn't really connect with Sasha again, besides knowing her that she loves food
Maybe
and that
you
she likes
didn't, but
potato.
I did.
Meat. Why you gotta do my girl Sasha like that?
Hey man.
All she wanted was to get into the the officer's pantry and just take some meat, man.
I thought you were gonna make an innuendo, but you're right. She did.
She did do that.
Literally, she just wanted the meat.
What was it, like season 1 or something? No, it was season 1 where she's like, guys, I snuck into the officer's pantry and I took the meat, and they're like, you're gonna get us in trouble. I'm like, I'll share.
Yeah, they did a flashback too on I think it was in the same episode. Or was it
Oh yeah, you're right.
They flash back to it.
Yeah.
What was the name of the cook?
Shoot.
Dude, I didn't really like.
Hold on, I think I have his name.
I kind of do enjoy him only because, I mean, think about it. He's a Marleyan prisoner, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I mean
and
that's the only thing I really, you know,
Oh,
thought about him.
Niccolo.
the
Niccolo.
fact that there we go. Thank
Yeah.
you. I like the only person to actually like freak out over his food, and no, that's all he does is cook. You know,
hmm
like I'm sure that was pretty. I actually like after seeing those flashbacks, I'm like I can see this becoming a thing between the two. You know, like I can see some like sparks flying, and then only for, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
only for Gabby to. Oh, one
Only
thing
for
actually.
some sparks to fly.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, real quick though, I heard that the voice actor for Gabby has been getting like
Oh,
death threats.
yeah, that's
Wait,
really
really?
messed
I
Like,
up.
didn't
all
know
right,
that.
guys, all right, we all love the show, we all love Sasha, but you like, please chill out a little bit. Like, she's only doing what she's supposed to do,
She's
what her
working.
job
It's her job.
says.
Yeah.
She does a great job. At the end of the day, her, you know, like yes, she has, you know, to play an unliked character in the first place is hard enough.
hmm
Not, but to then also get, you know, like I said, you know, threats. That's not fair, guys. That's not fair.
What was
That
it? Don't shoot the messenger.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Yeah.
She's just doing her job. If any, like, there shouldn't even be threats. Like, yes, it's unfortunate. It's a show. I mean, we can make fan. We can just change out like starting from that like the previous episode. We can make like just fans. You know, we'll just
Yeah.
make what is it called when like fans actually make their own story from it? There's an actual name for it, but I forget already. We'll just say like I don't know, fan episodes or something. But like that's overstepping big time.
hmm
Are
Um.
you? Did you look it up?
Uh. No, I kind of wanted to see what other like voice she played as in other animes.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Angel. So she played as Onchanko in My Hero Academia.
She did.
Yeah, she does. She
Oh,
still does. She also played as Yotsuba. Do you know? Remember Yotsuba in Quadruplets? The energetic girl.
not really.
Really? Well, it's because like if you really hear her talk and you compare her voice to Gabby's, they're two totally different like voices because you can't really tell. Because
That's
Gabby's
talent.
more, yeah, it really is. Because Gabby's like more like aggressive, more like impactful, whereas this girl in this anime, she's more like energetic and happy and stuff.
What else did she play?
Let's see. Did you watch Black Clover?
I'm still watching it. I'm offended you even asked.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways,
Never asked if Angel's watching an anime, a certain anime. Just assume he's already watching it or have finished
Exactly.
it.
Yep.
The name is Sekre. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Swallowtail.
Oh my god.
Did I pronounce it? Or I'm pretty sure I
Yo,
did.
he
No.
got so excited he cut off.
No. Oh my
What?
god.
How do you
Sorry.
pronounce his name? How do you pronounce his name?
I don't remember. It's been a minute since we've seen that character because they're training right now in a different kingdom and she was training with the queen. So we haven't really seen her in one of the main episodes for a while.
But do you know how to pronounce her name?
No, can you spell it?
Secre.
He really said no, sir. I do not.
Secre?
I don't know.
It's something
I
weird.
tried. I really tried.
I heard it so much in like last. It's not even season. It's continuous. It's like 180 episodes straight or something. We're at 160. Um,
Is it still ongoing?
Wait, no
yeah.
seasons. Wow, that's an interesting
At
concept.
least I don't think it's seasons because I've been watching it like every week for the past year.
I've never seen the anime, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh.
But I've never seen a show just go straight amount of episodes.
Yeah, because I don't remember any breaks. Maybe there was a break. There might have been a break, but like a short one.
Sebio just found something out. He has that face, man. He has that
Oh,
face. I see it.
did you
Wait,
find
hold
it?
on, hold on, hold on.
Like
hold
his
on,
mouth,
hold on.
like his eyes got big and everything, and that's a lot coming. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on, wait, hold on.
What?
I'm trying to find it. Bro, Angel! She played the voice actor, the main girl, Tomori in Charlotte.
She plays Tomori.
Yeah, no joke. She played as her.
Excuse me?
I'm not joking.
Oh, see,
She played as
oh,
her.
Angel's about to
Y'all
get
are
excited
giving
too.
my girl Tomori death threats?
Run.
Excuse me?
Okay, so
It's like this will
Trey,
not
so
stand.
okay, so this anime, so pretty much this anime, Angel introduced me into anime. This was the first anime he introduced to me, and I watched it and I loved it so much. And the main girl, the voice actor, plays the same voice actor as Gabby. And what you just said about giving her
Hmm.
death threats, like, bro, what are you doing? Don't give her death threats.
Y'all are
She
lucky
played
I'm not an aggressive person.
she played the most important character in Charlotte, and you're giving her death threats.
Second most important character. Technically.
No, she's the most important character.
Emotionally first.
No, she's the most
Technically,
important character. Most important
I don't
character.
know, man. Without the main guy, a lot of people wouldn't have died.
Man, well, that's another like
All right,
discussion
well,
because we already talked about it.
I don't know who else did she play.
Let me see. Um, damn, because like there's like a whole list, but it's like I don't
I'm
really
sure I know a
know.
chunk of them.
Yeah, but I don't want to just name them one by one.
Ah, you should.
Uh, wait, Trail, did you watch the Love Live anime, or did you just like you just heard of the song, right? Is that what's happened? Because I
Yeah,
can't remember.
I only heard the
Okay,
song.
okay. Because it popped up on the list, so I was wondering if you did. Um, Trinity 7, Angel?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Uh, Levi Kazama?
Levi. What does she look like? He or she?
I don't know. It just pops. I'm just looking at the
Oh,
list.
I've seen it, but I don't remember that character. It's been a minute since I watched it.
No, I mean that's pretty much what I have so far. At least like what I think that you've seen.
Oh my god, you're assuming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like I just can't. I can't tell.
Boy, screen share that with me and I will read them while you guys
Oh
continue the next
my.
topic.
Um. Okay, hold on. Um. Okay, but going back to the Attack on Titan, there's one thing
Yeah.
I want to discuss. So for you know how like in season 3 they were discussing about, oh, they introduced the Marlins, they introduced the Paradise, right? Like what their actual names were.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So they were thinking like they're making us think, oh, it's only going to be the Marlins versus the Paradise people. And then when it came to the final season, they started introducing nations, other groups from like aside from the Marlies and the Paradise.
You mean
So
the
my
world?
question, yeah, the whole world. But my question is, do you guys believe that there should have been more build up to that? As in like at the start of the third season they introduced Marlins and then the Paradise. They never mentioned anything about other people from around the world being involved. Do you guys think there should have been more like build up to it?
I
Or do you
mean,
think it's fine how the way it is?
there probably should have been more build up, but you got to think this was a new company that or studio that picked up the
Oh
production.
no, no, yeah, yeah.
No,
Don't get
yeah,
me wrong, yeah,
definitely though. I'm sure if the original studio would have kept it and they had the budget to keep going with it, it probably would have been more of a build up and more of a different explanation with the whole setup and like the
uh-huh,
connections and like allies that each nation had.
yeah,
But since new studio, new budget, they are kind of rushing it and just giving us the bare minimum, not bare minimum, but get as much as they can with what they have.
yeah, yeah. I respect them 100%. Like
Hmm.
like the fact that you're going far and beyond, trying to put all the effort into like giving us this like amazing anime. This like I feel like it's like one of like the top anime right now. Not like all time obviously, but like as of right now. So I give them props to that. I just felt like if the original company knew that they couldn't do it, then like I feel like this company should feel that same pressure too. Like I don't
Carefully,
know. I know I was trying to figure out the right words.
yeah.
I couldn't figure it
Watch
out.
your words there, my boy. They're throwing
I mean,
shade.
I know, but I'm not throwing shade
No, no,
technically.
no,
I'm
no.
just
Not yet.
saying,
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah.
Well, I actually kind of forgot what I was gonna say too, but no, like this company does deserve props because I mean they're picking up an anime that obviously they weren't the first ones to start making, so I can see where things might feel rushed. It's a complete like different. It's just a huge thing for them to just take on right away. Like, all right, this is super popular anime right now. Let's give these guys an ending because they don't have an ending, and that's not cool. So let's give them an ending. And to be fair, like I kind of understand why maybe the original studio didn't like continue it. Because, for example, when I say things like the last time when I talked about, when you're developing a video game, you have to finish it by a certain time nowadays, or else it's no longer profitable. Same thing probably with an anime. And reminder, these things are also all hand drawn. I mean, this anime, you can kind of tell there's a lot more CGI than previous previous seasons. Compared to this season, there's a little bit more CGI. But I think they did a good job masking it. I know a lot of the CGI was getting hate, but I mean, come on. Season 3 had a ton of CGI for the Beast Titan. Let's be honest. So I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not hating on the CGI. I think these guys are doing a good job. Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about Sasha. I'm not happy too much about Gabby. I mean, I do want to know what they're gonna do with them later. But anyways, I think the build up was alright, to be honest, because when they at the end of season 3, when they were talking about that that huge officer meeting where all the officers and whatever was left of the scouts were at that giant meeting, and they were discussing the books that Aaron's dad left behind.
Yeah.
Hanji actually brought up the world. Like, she said, the world is actually our enemy and its nations, but the Marleyans were kind of the most important factor in all that, because the Marleyans were kind of the issue at the moment, because the only reason why Titans kept coming from everywhere was because specifically the Marleyans were kind of the issue with that. But I mean, they could have brought up the world a little bit more, but 100%, like, they did say, I do remember them saying like the world is our enemy, but like the Marleyans are the true enemy, considering, because they're the ones that are, the world doesn't like them. And I think that's what they touched on. The world doesn't like us, but the Marleyans, they are our enemy, because they're the ones sending Titans at our doorstep like every other day. They're the reasons why, we had to go, the Titans burst through 3 walls. They're the reason why this entirety of the scouts is pretty much gone.
Yeah.
And I can, but I mean, like, the build up could have been a little bit better, so to speak. I mean, in episode 1 of season 4, I mean, it's not, you get to see like what the present day at least looks like. And they, and I love how they were able to touch upon how like the Marleyans lost a certain amount of Titans, and were able, the whole reason why this new war that Eren probably fought in for a few years started was like, hey, they're weakened now. They don't have as many Titans. Now this is our time, kind of deal, to fight back. But they did touch upon it. But like, I do think that they could have said a little bit more about it. But I think they did okay for the most part on it.
Yeah. And then, like, now, like, the Paradise people are kind of like a threat to like
thing. Now they're a thing.
Yeah, like, because like now the Marlians, like, they lost what's that titan called again? The Warhammer, right? The Warhammer. Yeah, they lost the Warhammer, and now
And
like
Beast.
since
and Beast, yeah.
I mean, they technically did. They technically did.
Yeah, because actually, do you remember the recent episode? Levi took Zeke to a hotel.
Oh yeah, hotel.
And it's like, this is a 5-star hotel. Like, yeah, it suits you right well.
It's a great place for your monkeyness.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty smart though, because like, I think that's like wasn't that where like they fought against Annie?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
It's perfect for ODM gear.
Sebio, who died there?
I don't want to talk about it.
Who died there, Sebio?
Don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I started with a P, right?
You're so mean. Why does everyone hate on her?
Johnny, what was the name again?
Nope. Wait, hold on. Sebio, do you hate? Wait, what's wrong? Wait, why?
I don't hate her. I don't hate her. It's
why?
It's the fact that Angel brings her up every single freaking time. I think
Petra?
I cried when I saw her die. Yeah, I think I cried when I saw her die.
I think I did too.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Everyone treats her like a meme.
I forgot about it. Not gonna lie.
Man, like she was
Like
the
no,
goat.
I wouldn't have remembered her either. But I said Petra on accident because we were talking about, like, a map in Overwatch, and then Sebio thought I was talking about her, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that was her name," and she got squashed on a tree.
I
Yeah.
think that's the exact reason, just because of the way that
Oh
like
yeah. It was like,
like just the way that she got like ended.
I was like one of the most brutal deaths.
But because
Yeah.
of like the position, everyone just decides like let's make a meme out of it. Like I see memes where people are like posing pictures, and you just see like someone posing as Petra. Just
I saw one person like did like the actual like position like
mm-hmm.
Petra up in the tree. I'm like, bro, like really? Like, come on, don't
It's
do
sad.
don't do this like up to
Don't do
me.
her like that. But anyways, that I think that is a perfect spot for him, and probably even Falco and Gabby. Like the only reason why I think it's a perfect spot is just the amount of trees, how high they are, and just how perfect it makes it for ODM gear.
Yeah, a
Mm-hmm.
huge advantage. It helps out so
Big
much.
time.
Do you guys think there's still Titans running around
Like what do you mean?
in
Like, are you talking
inside
about?
Paradise, inside the
In
walls?
Paradise, no.
Yeah. You think they got
No,
more?
no, no, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude. Because we're talking about the scout regiments. Like I feel like within that 4 year span, they must have they must have killed all the Titans by now. Especially with
Well,
Levi, 'cause, like Levi, I feel like Levi could just handle like too many Titans already.
mm-hmm. Well, we did hear already too. The one they were done with the Titan threat, and like when they were even going out to the when they were going out at the end of season 3, there was only one Titan that decided to just kind of let leave there. You know, remember when they were trying to get to the ocean, and they found like this one that had like the worst, like I guess, luck in terms of how it decided, like how it formed, where like its appendages were so small that it couldn't stand, so it just kind of dragged itself.
Oh no, yeah, I remember that one.
Mm-hmm. That was like the only, because they said that they were pretty much done, and even at the we'll just say the third 3 episodes ago, I don't know the exact number, maybe episode 66 or something, like I think 66. Just because I remember the title we put in the document, but um, when they were still like assaulting the Marleyans, I guess they even said like one of the when they were leaving on the blimp, Jean was saying, like, calling one of the guys or one of the scouts, like still calling him like a captain or commander. The guy's like, I'm a recruit, remember? Like no one needs the garrison anymore, which kind of lets you know like the garrison's not needed because there's nothing to garrison because there's no threat. The only threat.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there is still need for the garrison. Kind of at like the border of the island where it's like the only, like, kind of where the scouts are right now. You know how we're all camped there and all that. Like that, I guess that's the only place for them to garrison now. But that just kind of lets you know the fact that he said like there's no need for the garrison anymore. Should let, like, it's already signed, like, all right, yeah, like Titans, yeah, they're not even an issue anymore. Like, why do we even have the walls still? Why are they still there? Because we can't take them down. That's the only reason.
Well, I mean, technically, Armin might be able to. No,
This is true.
Yep.
What do you
What do
think
you
would
think?
happen though if he were to do that? Like, I'm sorry I cut you off, CBO, but like,
Oh no, you can.
if like, say, like, one thing I do want to know is when they kick down the gate to the first wall in like pretty much episode one, or was it episode 2? I
Yeah.
forget.
There's like 2.
That was
Where,
too beginning.
if the walls are made out of Titans, what happened to those Titans?
They exploded.
Or is like the wall just like, is it like a Titan like per section, so that way if a section of the wall falls, like the other Titans are just like still there in like their real cramped up
Dude,
area.
they're just chilling. They're just chilling.
I imagine it like a Titan chain link fence covered in cement.
Well, I know they're covered in, like, the main reason they're covered in cement is one, for the wall, and two, I mean, they need the sun for energy to be able to move.
No, yeah, but like, I'm pretty sure there's gaps in it. It's not just like side to side Titans.
I don't know, man. That's pretty some magical stuff. You don't know, man.
I don't know. I really don't.
But no, like, for example, if they were to take down the walls, we'll just say, yeah, Armin, kicks a hole. What do you think would those Titans immediately start attacking humans? What do you think would happen if you were just to let them unleash?
Oh yeah, because they're still alive.
They're still regular Titans.
The walls are alive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh
the only person that can really control them is Aaron.
no.
He needs Historia.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was saying. Like,
Oh
I feel
yeah,
like that's
yeah,
like.
yeah.
technically.
I feel like. So I'm telling you, Aaron's become the bad guy, and imagine he himself taking all those Titans off the wall and then just beating down Paradise.
No.
I can see that. I can
I
really
can
see
see
that.
where he at least becomes some kind of an issue. Like I don't know. I could see him becoming an issue of sorts because like like he's gonna probably want to make a decision to do something and everyone's gonna be like against it and he's gonna say like, oh, what are you gonna do, get that guy who could stop me, Mr. Mick doesn't exist.
I mean, we do have Levi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
we do have
too,
Levi.
that's a good point. I mean, he
Like
could
every
just
time him and Levi have been the same shot, Levi's beaten the something out of him.
I kind of consider like Aaron just kind of lets it happen because captain.
Probably. Well,
But
I
I
mean,
mean,
at
I
this
can see
point,
where he
yeah.
at least becomes some kind of an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he's gonna like go against Paradise and like completely like, demolish it or anything. Like I don't think that kind of issue. But I can see where he becomes like some kind of an issue. I mean, considering he has all the like the tie-ins. But one other thing that I do want to hit before anything else is, do you think Aaron is just gonna go ahead and just eat all the Titans, have all the Titans power, like every single one?
Is it gonna be
I
Charlotte
don't.
all over again?
No, stop. Stop.
It's gonna be
Stop.
what?
No,
Charlotte.
Oh
Charlotte.
no.
What you call it? No, I don't think so. I feel like he's not gonna be able to eat like all like the known Titans, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like he's gonna be able to eat most of them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
You think he'll turn against Armin?
That's a
Yes,
good point. I could see that.
I think so. I think so.
I could see
I'm
him like, I need more power.
Bro,
uh,
imagine Aaron versus the Colossal Titan.
I mean, he
I
has
think
like 7 other
Aaron's gonna win.
Titans. Like he has like 6
Yeah,
other
Aaron's gonna
Titans
win.
under him, under his
That's
belt.
true.
I think he would win mainly because like Armin still, isn't much of a fighter, to be honest.
Mhm.
But I mean,
One,
he just
but
transforms and he's a nuke.
that's true. That's true.
I mean, we don't know what other colossal titan abilities he has. You never
Well,
know
you know
what.
he has the steam thing.
No, yeah, I'm just talking about something new, something we haven't seen.
This is true. There might be something new.
He punches really hard.
he just punches the ground and everything, just like
Aaron like just like a
God.
can.
Armin used earthquake. Oh no.
All the walls start shattering and just like the wall-sized titans just start eating people.
God.
bro. Ugh.
Uh,
Um.
what? Sorry, go.
Oh no, I was gonna say like for Annie. You remember how Armin was talking
Mm,
to Annie throughout the
That's
mhm.
kind of
episode?
sad.
Like, what do you think's gonna happen with Annie? Like,
Nothing.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna come out of her ice shell. But like in terms of like
Butterfly.
okay. Okay, wait. Okay. Do you think Annie heard everything that Armin said?
Yes.
Yes.
So if that's said, do you think that she heard everything as in like when Hanj was there to visit her or like, whoever came by to guard her like from like the other people or whatever? Like you think that she heard everything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Big
Because
time.
Then
remember when the Warhammer Titan was in the shell, and Aaron had used the Jaw Titan to crack it, and she opened her eyes and looked at it.
She had her
uh
eyes open the whole time, and she was able to move her eyes and everything. She knew what
Yeah,
was going on.
she knew she was gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that Annie's still wearing like the
Her
like the
scout.
paradise like yeah,
Yeah,
like
Uniform.
the gear.
and that's what they taught her.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Do you think she's
She
gonna
gonna need a
side
shower. I'm screwed.
God,
do you think she's gonna side with the paradise or
One
like
hundred
stick with the
percent.
Marley?
I don't think she had the choice at this point.
No, I
But do you
think
think no, I was gonna say, do you think like the paradise people will accept Annie?
yes.
Armin will. Who else?
I can
Levi.
see Aaron getting in a fight with her.
Levi definitely won't accept her.
I mean,
She took out his
I
whole
feel like they'll
squad.
accept her to fight. I feel like they'll accept her to fight,
Mm.
but afterwards, I don't think they'll accept her.
Like
Cause
with restarting.
yeah, they're doing the same with Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're literally doing the same thing with Zeke. I'm 100% thinking that Zeke is gonna like betray them. Like I'm pretty confident he is. Like there's no way that you're gonna you know dispatch from the Marlins and then join the Paradise for odd reason.
Because they were losing.
Oh no, yeah, they were
Yeah,
losing, but I'm pretty sure he's trying to, you know.
one thing that I noticed with all the Eldians stuck in Marley is they're just trying to make life easier for them. Like their goal is just to benefit themselves because they're already going through the worst of it. You know, what can we do to make it better? I mean, I can see Zeke not being accepted in there, but I can see Zeke switching sides because I mean, let's be honest, he's a smart dude. He knows when he's beat. He's probably saying there, you know what? This is the easiest way to make things easier for all Eldians, period. I mean, that's the main reason why he probably became, like, even went into the Marleyan military, other than, you know, uh, because he's Eldian. Was probably, you know, like, because the thought of, because they accept them when they're kids. You know, the whole idea is, you know, bring honor to the family kind of deal. Bring, you know, make Eldians look good. That's literally what they're kind of trained by birth, like, as kids. The only reason why they're trained that way is because the Marleyans want to use them for, you know, as weapons. But to them, but, you know, Zeke at this point knows better. You know, he thought, because he knew, like, when I see him, he's the type of person to go for the winning side. Obviously, at the time of season 2 and 3, it's obvious, you know, Marley was pretty much winning that, and it wasn't even like intended to really win. It was just intended to just get the founding titans kind of leave. But we saw the amount of damage that was going on. You know, if you see the amount of damage that's going on, and you're the one who can see it from up above and not be affected, which side are you choosing? Are you choosing the winning or the losing? In like a real world case scenario, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna choose the winning side, you know.
Nah.
So I can see so I can see why he would be switching sides. Will he be accepted? No, I don't see him being accepted. Will Annie be accepted? I kind of feel like she would, because at the end of the day, other than to the capital, what real damage did she really do? Nowhere do we really see the female Titan actually do anything except for the fight against Eren in like season 1. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I remember also in the forest area.
Levi's squad.
Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot about that. Yeah, Levi's gonna hate her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, for Levi, like I'm pretty sure he's gonna like watch over Zeke, and then when everything's over, I'm pretty sure Levi's gonna like kill him afterwards
Oh
because
yeah.
I know for sure he has that kill intent in him. Because I remember
Well,
in
he's
the
an
recent
X-Men.
episode, no, yeah, I'm just saying like in the recent episode, remember they were talking in the wagon,
Mm-hmm.
and then Levi gave him that glare. Like he's like, "You're lucky you're on our side for now, because the moment we're done, I'm gonna kill you."
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing too, I remember Zeke can control Titans, right?
Yeah, he could turn people into Titans.
No, he
Yeah.
could. Man,
Oh, you know what? He has some kind of control over them. Now I
Yeah.
think about it.
I feel like he'll use that to his advantage while he's with the Paradise people. Because I feel like they've forgotten about that.
I wouldn't doubt it. Levi definitely didn't.
I can see Levi not forgetting. I can see if Zeke were to betray. I honestly don't think he would right now, but if he were to, I can see him trying to use that. But like at this point, I'm pretty sure Aaron's gonna use Historia to be able to control like the Titans if he does like try to pull that. Because if he's able to control the Titans, wouldn't he be able to somewhat control Zeke? Or is it just pure Titans? Because it's the founding Titan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think he might even have some kind of control over Zeke. And Zeke knows it.
Yeah.
Well, when you think about it, when Eren activated his Titan powers at the end of season 3, Reiner did get that like little shock in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did get like a little notify, like, "Hey, he did it."
Mm-hmm. Like he was like, you know, when they opened their eyes like all wide and like, ugh. Like, yeah, he was like, ugh. And I think he started saying like, why of all people him?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was a pretty brutal scene, to be honest. That But I think that honestly, that was like one of the coolest scenes because honestly, my like one of my favorite characters is Erwin. You guys know that already. Like the dude got fought. I don't know if somebody went to go help him, but first of all, he's getting dragged away by a Titan by the arm,
I
and
remember
yet,
that. I thought that was pretty badass.
so did he finish off that Titan on his own with one arm? Had enough time to wrap it, and then be able to actually cut Reiner's hands or something to free Eren? Like, okay, hold on, let's give my man some props here. He did all that with one arm. Levi, where were you? No, I'm scared. But like,
His ankle was off.
oh yeah, huh? He twisted his ankle, and he was done. Yeah, my
No,
man Irwin's over there
Well,
with
it's
one arm.
because of though.
No, yeah,
because
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. It's understandable, but like, still though, with one arm, that's like that for me was one of like the highlights. I was like, and he's like, everyone's freaking out, like Commander Irvin, no, and he's like,
No.
advance.
I remember because when he got Bill on his arm and he's being dragged away, he's just like charge, and I was
Mhm.
just like,
He's like, don't think about me.
yeah, because like I always disliked Erwin, even though he as a commander he needed to do what needs to be done. I feel like um from that point on, I was like, yo, I give you respect, like you earn my respect for that, because
Mhm.
like you're literally doing everything you can to make paradise a better place.
Mhm. I feel I want to like I play a lot of RTS games. I used to stream it. You know, you've seen me play that Star Wars game. I explained it to you. Like strategy is like it's not an easy thing. I want to know what was going through his head on the final battle of season 3 against the Beast Titan. Like I like he was really pushed to a corner, so like I can like he there's only so much the like my boy can do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what can you do? Like, you know, I'm just gonna use my Star Wars game for example. I don't have any ships. I barely have any ships. The enemy or like another player, whoever it may be at that moment, computer player, you know, comes to a certain planet with like a giant fleet, and I only have like a few ships. Like, but I can't lose. Like, I can't let them. I can't just run. I have to like lose some of their ships, or I have to like make like take down some of their ships with me. Nothing there's nothing like a desperate final charge where it's like when it comes to it, like when you already exhaust every strategic idea. Like I give my man props for that because I could like just everything was just falling. Like first the rock, you can't get out. Next the colossal titan inside takes out like half the scouts that are sitting there in the city, leaving only what 2 squads of scouts
Yeah.
in the city to deal with. All the recruits are getting like stoned. Sorry, they're getting rocks thrown at them,
There you go.
and they can't even escape because the Beast Titan actually like somehow snuck behind them. Like that, like whew. I remember watching that episode and I felt like so I didn't even know like what is like the whole time I wasn't sitting there thinking like oh do this oh do that. I was sitting there like what's my boy doing because I don't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do.
Like, write that down.
Whatever you say, I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, man, that was a tough battle. Like, I get like, I mean, in the beginning, I mainly liked his voice. I was like, oh, Mufasa. I'm scared. But like, I didn't like how it seemed. One things I didn't like about him was he seemed kind of cold, meaning like his decisions were very cold. But it's like, it was also pretty hard to understand. Like, well, what choice did he have otherwise?
Yeah, that's what I think along the way. It's just that like I wish like he showed something, instead of just like, you know what, I'm just gonna send all my soldiers there to die.
Mm-hmm. He had a good idea with that same episode with going against Reiner, was just sending another horde of Titans towards Reiner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, that's gonna incur a lot of losses, but damn, that's a good idea. You know, like
And it worked. It really
it
paid off,
worked. It
too.
worked. I mean, it almost failed actually. If it wasn't for Eren, well, actually, no. I think it would have been okay. What was it that caused Eren to? I know when he like the royal blood thing, but I think it was a pretty desperate situation that if it wasn't for Eren, like a lot more scouts would have fallen.
Yeah.
But
No, I just remember this one scene is
Hmm.
like as Aaron was about to use, his own Titan power. I
Hmm.
remember Armin was holding on to John, and John was
Oh yeah.
like unconscious, and he's like trying to feed off a Titan, and I felt like you said, I felt like quite a bit of scouts would have been lost, including Armin and John, because I don't think they would have escaped right there.
Yeah, I don't think so either. That like, I'm sorry, Armin, but you have ODM gear. Use it, sir. Use it.
No, I
What
think
was all that training for? Did he ever
I
take one
think
down?
I mean,
I
I remember he
think
hesitated in the first season when Aaron got eaten.
He
I
I
wanted
remember
Aaron
think
to
that.
die. That's what
I
counts.
think he only took one down. But it seems like the only ones he's able to take down are humans.
Ouch.
I mean,
Oh.
he was really close on taking out the Colossal Titan. He was just a bait for Aaron.
This is true. Hmm.
Like he was this close. Like he would have taken him down. But that
Yeah,
was a
this is
smart move.
true. But yeah, come on, like that. Yeah, that would have been pretty. That would have been a pretty ouch if it wasn't for Aaron on that one. But oh man, like I want to know, like, is there gonna be? Do you think that they're at that point where there's that much distrust between Armin and Aaron at this point?
Yeah,
There might be, yeah, because Armin wasn't
It's
happy with the decision Aaron made.
yeah, it
yeah,
seems so very much like it, to be honest.
yeah. Armin's mentioned it like I don't even know Aaron anymore. Like literally, I think that's something like along the line that he said in the most recent episode. Because like he's very like concerned about him. Like he can't even like he's not even like
Oh
friends
yeah.
with him at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little afraid about that.
Aaron's a completely different person now.
I know. They even show him like watering his hair at the end of the
I
episode
know. I mean,
to
like,
make
are
him
they?
seem like he's
I think they're
badass,
just trying to show his abs. That was it.
They're making him all
right?
smexy.
Don't forget, Levi, they will kick your ass like last time.
God.
Levi will put you down pretty quick.
I still remember that court scene.
Levi will send you back in there to rewash all the blood that he just took out of you. Oh man. But I had another topic that I wanted to talk about on Attack on Titan. I forgot what it was. What was the very last episode? So we met Sasha's parents.
Niccolo.
There's a funeral, Niccolo, or not the funeral, but like the flashbacks. Was there
Oh,
any like plans going
yeah,
on?
yeah.
What's
Remember
going
at
on?
the graveyard, when Niccolo went to go visit Sasha's grave, he got jumped by some of the Paradise people.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Stop, Paradise. Like, okay, you were pretty like being pretty bad, but look, don't repeat the cycle. Stop. Your man is cooking your meals. Leave him be. Leave him be. He just trying to cook for you guys.
I know. He just sees you, Marlene. Just repeat him up afterward.
It's like, wait a second, you're Marlene.
Like, say thank you for the food.
Also,
Thank you.
also thanks for the food, but next time use less salt. You know, like my man's just trying to cook. Leave him be.
Yeah, I thought he was an interesting character.
I think he's all right. I just one thing to look out for. Don't hate on the Marlenes. You're gonna repeat the cycle, and I feel like Aaron might be. No, I don't think Aaron will be a problem with that. At least I don't think so. But one thing that I can see happening is, say Aaron does like take all the Titans, including Colossal at one point. Let's just say that he does that. I can see where that could be a good thing, because that means, I mean, it's a lot of power, but that way you don't have to worry about each nation. We'll just say, for example, getting a Titan, and oh wait, no, that doesn't make it better now I think about it. Oh wow, what do you do to just kind of make peace when everyone has a Titan? Like if only one country has a Titan, then everyone's gonna hate that country. But if you distribute the Titans, then everyone's gonna fight. I can't wait to see how they kind of fix that in the next upcoming episodes. Like, what's gonna be the thing? Are they gonna just keep doing what the Marleans do, and Paradise keeps all the Titans? Because if they do that, then I mean, good luck trying to make peace with everyone. I guess
I
it's
mean,
gonna be
all I
like,
know,
uh-huh.
and I was say all I know is that Aaron, he started like his mind started to be messed up when he started getting his father's memories, and then he became even more messed up when he started living with the Marlene side
Mm-hmm.
and noticing that, and then like how his mind got messed up. But now all he wants to do is just get revenge. That's all he wants at this point.
It's all revenge. Well, like, hey, the end of season 3, I was like, everyone's messing around at the ocean. Everyone's like hyping it up, and then my boy Aaron has to ruin everything by like desperately like pointing. He was pointing out towards the sea and he's like, "Hey guys, if we kill our enemies, will we finally have peace?" Like, sir, you don't need to kill for peace, man. You don't need to. Like, that's all that's on his mind, and that's pretty disturbing. So, like, it's gonna be pretty like scary to see how the next few episodes play with him, specifically because, like, okay, that's how he was before, but now he's seen modern war. He's sat there digging trenches while people were shelling, firing shells at him. He's seen how commanders like would literally send their, like, there's a difference between Irvin sending in a lot of people saying, all right, let's sacrifice some soldiers. It wasn't so much like, even Pixies did it, or I can't say his name, did it, at one point as well. But like, Aaron did it for a cause, but he didn't, like, he knew that no matter what, I have to sacrifice some soldiers. But let's try to lose as minimal as possible. Whereas we'll just say, using Marlene's episode 1, the Eldnian unit was just sent at running at towards machine guns. Like, Aaron saw that, he saw just the complete like discontent, like, for soldiers. He's seen like piles of bodies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus Titan warfare in the past under Irvin, yeah, there was a lot of losses, but it wasn't like, the only time that Irvin actually did that was just to give Levi time at the end of season 3. But it took that long for Irvin to actually use that. But at the end of the day, it was like there really was no choice for the Marleyans. There was a choice, but Aaron's seen that level of combat now, so he is completely like cold-hearted. Like, he feels nothing anymore, because he probably sat there digging those trenches himself too, and just seeing that, probably at first, like, I could see where everyone was very like, like, emotional about it, but we don't know how long he's been there. It seems like he's been there for a fat minute by the looks of it. We'll just say, if the war was 4 years long, we'll just say he was there for 3. Just for an example, he was there for 3. That's still 3 whole years. What did my man go through? And we can already tell there is no emotion going through him whatsoever. Like, he feels nothing. He's just bland. And even Levi noticed it too. Levi even said, like, that's the face that I saw in the underground cities. Thought I'd never see it on you. Like, I think everyone's gonna be a problem, but not a huge one. But I don't think anyone's gonna be on his side anymore, and I think he's very messed up here.
Aaron, I'm 100% like on the way of like Aaron's gonna like betray everybody. I feel like that's just gonna happen because the more times he eat, the more his mind's gonna be all messed up, and I feel like he's just gonna like literally fight everybody. And then I feel like Levi, Mikasa, Armin, all the Paradise people with the Marlian side, probably some of them will probably just fight against Aaron. I just really think Aaron is gonna be like the true antagonist for this, like the end of the anime.
A huge threat for the world. I just realized how long we've been sitting here on Attack on Titan. Okay, let's move on. Topic number 4. We got Post Malone hosting a virtual concert to celebrate Pokemon's 25th anniversary. Angel, take it away.
Hey,
Angel?
hey, Angel, you muted?
All right, so Post Malone will be having a performance for the Pokemon 25th celebration on February 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. His concert will be a free event for fans to watch in either the official Pokemon YouTube channel or the official Pokemon Twitch channel. I didn't know that they had an official Pokemon Twitch channel. Like, YouTube channel makes sense, but I didn't know they even had a Twitch channel.
Didn't know either. And I feel like this is pretty cool though because this reminds me of like the Fortnite event,
Mm-hmm.
like the whole Marshmallow. I forgot what was his name. I really
I
forgot
I
his name.
forget, but it was like an in-game thing that they did, no?
Yeah, and
In-game
so I feel like
party. Uh-huh.
yeah, but obviously this is a little different because it's like you're watching it live on stream, compared to like in Fortnite where you're in the game and watching the live concert itself. So it's like
Mhm.
a little different, but I feel like this is really cool. Like the fact that a very like popular rapper like Post Malone, like he
Mhm.
out there celebrating Pokemon, like Pokemon's been there for so long and it's not like out there, not as popular as before. But the fact like someone like him, like just shows up as Pokemon and then just starts, building it up, something like that.
It's pretty crazy too. And Post Malone actually got a custom PC from a YouTuber named Jay's Two Cents. There was actually a video. It was a few years back, um, where like I guess Post Malone is also a little bit of a PC gamer too.
Really, I did not know that. I
Mm-hmm.
actually didn't even know he was a Pokemon fan either too. That's why I found out as well.
But no,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that was pretty surprising for me, and I think that's pretty cool. And 25th anniversary too. It doesn't seem like a long time,
right?
but this is like 1996.
Yes. So around the lines that yes.
That's
Um,
you're like I'm not doing the math.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm really not. Um, yeah, like it just I feel like I was little just watching Pokemon, right? And it's just like growing up to it, and it just to feel like that long ago that like I got hooked into Pokemon. I mean, I'm not now, but like at least like in terms of like the new Pokemon that are out there, because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like the new Pokemon are just eh,
No,
y-
eh.
no, no, just no. I feel like
Nah,
a lot of
I
people can
grew up
relate.
with these. These are the OGs.
No, because this is some like weird stuff to these Pokemon, and I'm just like, nah, you
You
lost me
could
there.
kind of tell that they're running out of ideas.
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I
It
give them
really be like that
props.
though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I give them props to like for them to continue on with this.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, 25
cause,
years is quite a bit to
'cause,
just
like I'm
come up
pretty
with.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll just say if you remember, like is Ash's whole goal was to become a Pokemon champion,
Mm-hmm.
and every time, every single series, he doesn't get it, and then like I think it was 2020, he became the Pokemon champion, but like it took him so long. Like I
Bro, get
remember like
better already.
yeah, like it could have been like finished in like this specific series, but they decided to extend it. Like
Mm-hmm.
if they were to end it like that, I feel like that would be good.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see though too where fans are like, "Hey, bring it back!" Like, all right, he's champion. Like now he's a researcher. I don't know. Like let's
Yeah,
go find the all the Pokemon hidden everywhere, like other parts of the world that we haven't been to. Like I don't know. I I've seen like I watched Pokemon a lot more when I was younger, but
same.
I haven't kept up with it. So like any of the new Pokemon, I don't know, and even a lot of the old Pokemon, like I barely even know. Like I only know like probably three or four. But I did try to rewatch Red the not too long ago.
Uh-huh.
I forgot what happened, but I stopped.
You're good.
But I can see where like I can see where a lot of the like new Pokemon are kind of like because I mean to be for 25 years to keep it going and to keep coming up with these Pokemon and
Yeah,
like it takes a great amount of creativity to come up with even like a thing in the first place. Like you saw the other day for Slipstream TV, I was trying to come up with a design for an intro, and you saw how bad that went. I was like, let me, you know what, I'm just gonna delete and start over. I think that's the safest bet to do. Like to be able to like just draw these up and just kind of come up with it in your head, like that takes a lot.
no,
um
yeah,
yeah, oh yeah, big time. But like 25 years, the number doesn't seem big, but you think about it, like they've had this show go on. It took this man 25 years or 24 years to become a Pokemon trainer. Like you could have had so much. You could, like for I'll just use Yu-Gi-Oh for example. I know you guys didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I only watched like the first like two seasons of the like for series one or whatever. But I mean, even they stopped. I think they're still making new cards actually. Now that I think about it, but I don't think there's a new show at all.
uh-huh.
But even that takes a good amount of like a fair amount of creativity when you think about it. and they didn't last like long. Like, they had Yu-Gi-Oh, like the Yu-Gi-Oh, and then they had like Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal, Yu-Gi-Oh 3D or whatever, like, which is like whole different set of characters, kind of like I guess Dragon Ball. You have your Dragon Ball, you have your Dragon Ball Z. I guess you can count your Dragon Ball Z Kai is different somewhat, and then you have your Dragon Ball Super. Well, and and Dragon Ball GT with a whole different set in Dragon Ball GT, but like a whole different set of characters for each one and all that. Like you could tell Dragon Ball GT they're kind of running out of ideas somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, but
I never
but like
saw.
even Yu-Gi-Oh, like stopped at one point, and like each Dragon Ball, yes, it built up on on the other, but it was like completely different. Like you like keep Ash, but don't keep him doing the same thing for 25 years. My man, one hasn't grown up. Like I don't know the continuity of the show. By the looks of it, he hasn't grown up. He's definitely changed friends a fair amount along the way. I don't see Brock no more that much, but like, okay, he wins the
Yeah.
championship, but what's it like? I'm pretty sure the championship is not the only thing that there is. Like there obviously has to be more. Is it the world championship? Is it just like we'll just say Japan, like Japan's championship?
Yeah.
And like undiscovered, like, okay, now Ash no longer, like, he's champion, I won it, now it's time for researcher Ash or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Like
But like
something a
change
little
it
different.
up a little
Yeah.
different, not him for the last 25 years. I'm probably, people are probably like, screw this guy,
Yeah. I
but
mean, I'm
mm,
just gonna say like obviously there's hardcore Pokemon fans out there,
oh
and
yeah.
like they'll probably think like, oh, our opinions are like they don't matter. But for me, I didn't watch all the Pokemon series. All I did was play
Good night,
the games at
Angelique.
the DS. How long ago was that though? I feel like I saw that a while back.
It doesn't give me a timer, so
I feel like I saw that a while back.
uh-oh, I looked at the docs, so I didn't see that pop up in the chat.
But yeah, I stopped playing the DS game after like it was X and Y, so I kind of have a gist
Hmm.
of like the kind of like recent Pokemon. But like, dude, I swear, like I don't remember the names of the recent Pokemon, but some of them sound really weird. Like it's just
I
they're
heard
weird to
about
the point
that. I
where
heard
like
about that.
yeah, like it sounded so weird to the point it's like they're definitely running out of ideas. Like they're 100% running out of ideas.
At this point, a guitar chord is a sound for a Pokemon. Just an a severely edited one. Well, actually, like a lot of the, like, I'll just use Star Wars sounds for example. Like, they're things that you never would have thought. Like just a simple like of a chord going dong, and like a ring, like somehow with like some computer engineering, obviously, and like just sound synthesization and like messing with the sound and so on and so forth. You get like a whole different sound. I forgot what I was going with that, but I can see where like there's only so many things in the world that you can make like a sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What happened? Angel just disappeared. I think he went to bed. I think he fell asleep
Yeah,
at one point.
yeah. I feel like he would have definitely elaborate more on this topic because I was kind
Mm-hmm.
of hoping for him to like get up
Jump
on
in and
this
be
one.
like, "Oh, Pokemon, say less."
Yeah, yeah. Because I know 100% he'll jump on this for sure. But yeah, if anything, he probably take a little nap, just a small one.
Probably. Which is kind of funny because I thought he said he was gonna be up all night.
Right? And yeah, and usually he's not the one to like really pass out, you know?
I know that's my job. We just talked about it this stream and he did it. That's supposed to be my job.
Sure, you might as well just
Oh
save the
man.
clip, not gonna lie.
Honestly. All right. Moving on. We got Facebook versus Apple. All right. So actually, I was teaching you a little bit about this one beforehand. So according to CNET, Apple will roll out an update to its iOS 14 operating system that prompts you to give apps permissions to track you. So before, if you just had the app, it was automatic. But now, if you download an app or you sign into accounts, like, hey, do you want optional ad tracking now? Um, but before it didn't really do that, and we know apps, or like if you don't know, apps like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, so on and so forth, depending on what app you're using, what they'll do is they'll track your activity across other apps, what you're doing on other apps and even on the web. So even say like on your phone, for example, is a good one. Facebook, like if you notice, like on your computer, you'll know you can open up taskbar and see what's running in the background. But on your phone, there ain't no taskbar to see what's running in the background, unless not that I know of. So Facebook could be running in the background when you open up a tab and you're looking at like I don't know new Pokemon cards, and all of a sudden you're getting an ad on Facebook or on Instagram saying like, "Hey, new Pokemon set just came out. You know, like limited edition lunchbox full of like." Pokemon card. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know what they do, what their ads are, but that's just an example, like
Yeah.
of what they, like of ads. Like, you ever notice how 1 minute you search something online on Google, and then you go on Amazon, and all of a sudden you're getting an ad for like a sale for something on sale on Amazon. Like, hey, you might be interested in. And you're just kind of like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
huh?
how'd you know? How'd you know that I
Mm-hmm.
was like really thinking about that?
I remember one time I looked up graphics cards once because I was trying to figure out what graphics card to go with my computer, and I just looked it up. I opened one website, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I gotta go," and so I closed it. And I went later. I was on Instagram, and all of a sudden I'm getting like Newegg ads. I'm getting like different like Best Buy ads. Amazon was the first one to pop up, actually, saying like an
Yeah.
Amazon ad saying like, "Hey, you might be looking for graphics cards. Here you go." And I'm like, "Hold on,
Like how'd
sir.
you know?
How'd you know?" I knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know the reason why, but I'm like, that was quick. One Google search. Anyways, so this iOS update is kind of like a backstab at Facebook, because if you don't know, Epic Games a while ago, early like midway through 2020, decided to sue Apple because Apple actually shut down Fortnite or kicked Fortnite off of the iOS store for a while, or the Apple store. The
I
reason
didn't know that.
being, oh yeah, I never talked about this one with you. The reason for that is because I'm just gonna try to make it as short as possible, because it's a lot, to be honest. So when you when you put your game on, I'll use Walmart as an example just to start it off. All right, hey, I made a mouse. I made a gaming mouse, but I don't know where to sell it at. Walmart will be like, "Oh, well, we'll sell it for you. Just there's a 30% restocking or like stocking and selling fee or whatever. So for everyone, like one you pay for it, you have to pay that specific fee to have it in their store. And like any purchase that they make, or any purchase that not that they make, but anytime they sell one, there's like a stocking fee. Like, it's complicated, and it's at least the way how they used to do it back in the day. I'm sure it's different now, but that's just like a rough, like, that's kind of how it works, because it's not, you're not selling it, they're selling it, you're just, you know anyways, it's the same thing that happens on, well, it's the App Store. You upload your app, and let's just say you add DLC on your game. Your DLC $10, 30%, $3 is going to Apple, and the other 7 is going to you. That's 30%. But the thing is, that 30% was so back in the day. So
Yeah.
so Epic Games wasn't too happy about that, and they didn't want to give 30%. So what they did was rather than, you click on the like, "Oh, let me buy some V-Bucks," and it sends you to an Apple thing, or like the Apple App Store to buy it, it'll send you to an external website, a Fortnite website, where you would buy it there. And when Apple found out, they're like, "Huh, no. No, 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 no. That's not how it works here, all right? You
Yeah.
buy, if you want to sell V-Bucks, you got to go through our store so we can make 30% of what you're making.
Yeah.
That's the rule." And so Epic Games is like, "Nah, chief. First of all, like, for example, you have an Android. You could get the Google Play Store, you could get the Galaxy App Store, you can get Epic Games Store, like different app launchers, app game stores. Like, there might be a little bit of instability and a little bit of crashes here and there. Sir, coughing's illegal. I'm just kidding around. Let me just take back real quick. You can get like, excuse me. You can get multiple game launchers. For example, PC, you have Microsoft Store, which is your app store. You can get Steam for your game launcher, Origin for your game launcher. You know what I'm saying at this point.
Yeah.
But Apple,
Yeah.
it's only the Apple Store. Plus, you're forced to give 30%. Like even Netflix, when you have a Netflix, like say you buy Netflix, like you pay a monthly subscription on Netflix on your phone, but you do it through Apple. Even that subscription is there. Like Apple's taking a portion. You know, and every app store does that. Every app store, I think Google Play is also 30%. Epic Game Store is like 12 to 15%. That's all they'll
That's
take
not
from you. That's not a lot.
yeah, that's not a
You
lot.
know, so they're suing Apple, saying that this is antitrust actions, meaning like you're acting like a monopoly on your platform. Which I mean, come on, I mean Apple made their platform like that for a reason, because like I'll get to it later. So anyway, so Apple's suing because they want Fortnite reinstated, and actually another thing is when Epic Games started like suing back, Apple went ahead and just kind of anything Unreal Engine was kind of shut down for a while. Then it was brought back, but they were still. I'm not sure exactly how it ended. It is probably still going, to be honest with you. But Epic
Yeah.
Games was suing for basically, there should be multiple game launchers available for you, or multiple app stores on your devices. It shouldn't just be you, because that's monopolistic. 30%, that's way too much. That needs to come down. I mean, you can see where like it was very much like Epic Games looking like a hero. Like, yes, they're doing it for their own benefit because they want to, have the chance to make more money on the iOS platform. But it also opens up the more opportunity because, for a smaller app developer to lose 30% of your profit is a lot. For a smaller
Yes.
like app developer, like say a group of 3 or 4, that's unfortunate. You're losing profit, but then you see like Epic Games where it's such a lower cost. You're like, yes, please. So it opens the platform for more apps and even more, it like the iOS market, so to speak, will be expanded, and there'll be a lot more competition, a lot more apps, a lot more developers. But Apple doesn't like that. This is our platform. We control it. We built it. Like, this is ours. And Apple's like, no. And we're not going to lose our profit from it because Apple makes more. This is the difference between Android phone makers and Apple. And Apple will always make money off your phone. The money that they'll make more money off of you having the phone and having apps on your phone than what you will buying the phone when you compare the cost, because they're making money off of your phone no matter, even like if it's an iPhone 6, we'll just say an iPhone 6 SE, they're still making money off your phone because let's say you have Netflix, you're getting ads from your phone. That's why, for like example, at one point, like an Android will lose like its regular updates, like they'll send in regular updates, or like OS updates, things like that. Event like the long like Android phones don't get that long of an updates. Like a phone for around the time of the like iPhone's like 6, I'm just gonna say. I forget exactly when that one came out. I'm just gonna say like 2014, 2015. I'm probably way off. Those Androids made at that time, bro, there is no way they're getting any more updates. But iOS phones or Apple phones, iPhones, oh my gosh, what am I saying? iPhones are still getting those, like the new updates or some kind of update, because they're making more money off of you within the App Store and things like that over you buying a new phone. Like, we'll just use Asus. They're a computer manufacturer. They make computers. They make computer motherboards, graphics cards. They don't make RAM, but they make graphics cards, coolers. They make phones. But I guarantee you, they make more money. They're only going to support your phone for so long because they're going to always make more money off you purchasing the phone at that moment, because they don't have an app store for you to buy apps from. It's Google. Google has that app store on the iOS or like on Android phones, So
Yeah.
Google's they're not making money from you from your apps at all, but Apple is. And so Unreal Engine, sorry, Epic Games suing them for that. Facebook joined in, and Facebook's like, yeah, stop taking our money. Let's sue them. Apple joined, or Facebook joined in. I don't remember if there was another that joined in. I don't think so. At least not that I know of.
Or
Anyways,
is
that just
like the big like companies.
saying like, yeah, what, stop taking our money. not right. But I don't know exactly. I this was so long ago. I don't remember the specifics. But and like Android went ahead, like or Epic Games even went ahead, like Google's just kind of quiet, like just kind of watching it because they're doing the same thing the Apple's using. I mean, why is it that every time you get an Android, immediately Google Play Store is right there? That's why they're just kind of like, you know, they're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay quiet about this one. But yeah, but Epic Games is like, don't think you're out of it either. And they're suing Google too, at least at the time. I don't know how that one went either. It's been so long since I looked at it. Anyways, at the end of the day, now because Facebook joined in, and Facebook and Apple's always been kind of at each other's throats. Like even Facebook is even gonna come up with a smartwatch to compete with the Apple Watch. That's one thing that I didn't write down in the notes in here, but I remember like hearing about and reading as I was searching through topics to add today in articles. Yeah. So like there's some real competition between the two. And Apple's just saying like screw you, by adding this new iOS update where it's going to ask you like, "Hey, do you want Facebook to like personalize, well, like the political correctness is to bring you personalized ads." Personalized, you don't know what that means. Like personalized, like, oh yeah, I don't want to get ads that don't retain to me. But what that really means in the background is like, hey, we're gonna track everything you do. And that's where, and I'm sure Apple probably probably might still some way track. I feel like Apple does track personally, because I mean, they know everything that you're doing on their platform. But I don't think they're selling it. But I do know they're at least collecting. Anyway, sorry, that's off topic. But but 100%, like now it's optional. So if you just get a new iPhone and you just download Facebook, it might ask right away, "Hey, do you want personalized ads from Facebook?" Not, chief. And that's gonna be a huge loss, at least in my personal opinion, a huge loss in profit for Facebook in terms of ads, because how many people use iPhones compared to Androids? Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Reason being is because I mean, personally, I'm an Android person. I did have iPhone before people were, oh, you can't do that. You don't like, you're just a hater. I had iPhone for the longest. I had iPhone for a good minute.
I was with you guys.
I was with you guys. I mean, it's simple to use. It's easy to use. It has advantages. I don't like being locked out of everything. I don't like having to pay for everything. I don't like having to go through extra steps for a ton of things. Like, that's not me. I'd rather, have something that I can manipulate, change things around with, customize to my liking. That's why I want Android. But
yeah, that's true.
But like this update's gonna be a huge loss for Facebook, because Facebook, I think about 80 out of their, like, I don't know how much. I'm gonna look it up. How much does ad revenue make for Facebook?
Ooh.
But I know, like, let's just say that last time it was like 86 billion. Their complete, profits. They're like $86 billion profit. How much of it do you think is ads? How many ads do you see running on Facebook?
True. I mean, I haven't used Facebook in a long time, but I do remember that though.
Let me give you another example. What about Instagram? How often are you on Instagram?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Oh wow! You know that $86 billion that I just said?
Yes, sir.
That's actually the entire. Let's see. So right here. So Statista.com. 2020, about 97.9% of Facebook's global revenue was generated from advertising, whereas only around 2% was generated by payments and other fees revenue. Facebook ad revenue stood close to 86 billion US dollars. How many people have, one more statistic I want to look up just to let you know. And it's going to be a scary one, I already know. Let's see. How many people? Shoot. How many people have iPhones? Is there a way to just see how many people have iPhones? Is there a stat to that? Share of people with iPhone.
Exclude mine. I don't have iPhone anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
2020. Okay, around 100 like okay, iPhone was the largest contributor to Apple growing its overall installed base from 125 million people in 2010 to more than a billion in 2020.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know how it's gonna pop. Is it gonna, you know how sometimes Apple will just kind of have that pop up? Is it
Yeah.
gonna just pop up like that, or is it just going to, say like I don't know however it looks like. Is it like if it pops up and asks you, are people just gonna say yes, or people just gonna say no? But it could be a huge potential loss for Facebook. I mean, have you heard of Oculus Quest? You know, the VR thing.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, Facebook bought that a while ago. Facebook bought Instagram. Facebook bought WhatsApp. Like they
Oh
have a
yeah, I
lot
did
of
that.
assets under them. But not only that, Facebook's also getting hammered by the U.S. government for antitrust laws, meaning like, hey, you're buying up all the competition homes. Competition ain't good for the or no competition isn't good for our economy. Like there needs to be competition, So we're looking at Facebook potentially losing a huge amount of profit. I mean, like $86 billion, over a billion people using iPhones, and most of the U.S. I honestly believe if people were to tell me like more than 50% of people use an iPhone, I would believe that. I would believe that because I know people just want simplicity.
Yeah.
It's true. It's honestly true. People want simplicity. Simple things are easier. You don't have to, like if you have an Apple, like if you have an iPhone and you have, say, a Apple Watch or an iHome, it just immediately syncs beautifully, and there's no troubleshooting that really needs to be done. It just works. Just works. Whereas, you have a Samsung, but you get like a random Android watch. Like you have to download the app. You have to like download this, you have to agree to that, and sometimes it doesn't want to connect. Like there's so much that you have to do for it,
Yeah.
so that's why I could see more people using iPhone over Android. So this is going to be a huge loss for them. And if the government does end up like bringing down different like does like win any of these antitrust lawsuits against Facebook, I can see huge potential loss, because if they lose even Instagram, like that's a big one. How many young people use Instagram? That could be pretty bad for them. Like I know a lot of people are already leaving WhatsApp, because the whole point of WhatsApp was to be secure. Like secure messaging, can't be tracked, can never be like it was supposed to be extremely secure at the end of the day, like super private. And now all of a sudden Facebook's able to kind of somewhat track something on it. I forget exactly. It was very very light tracking, but that was enough for people to leave and go to different messengers, private messengers away from that. So I can see that like this specific thing being like a domino effect for Facebook. They might survive. Facebook's Facebook. At the end of the day, there's so many connections with
Yeah.
them. Like it's so hard. I don't see them going down badly, but I could see this being a pretty big potential loss or potential hit to the gut.
Yeah. I don't see
Mhm.
it going down that much. I mean,
No,
sorry. What I mean, like you know what I mean.
no, I got you. I
Like,
got you. But yeah, definitely gonna. I say we follow this for a little bit just to see what happens. Uh, I gotta explain to you a little bit more about the original lawsuits, but we can wait on that. Because
okay.
I mean,
Okay.
if Facebook and Epic Games beat Apple like that, like there's gonna be a lot of changes coming to everything. So it's gonna be fun to watch and
That's gonna
follow.
be huge.
I
That's
mean,
gonna
let's Apple and Facebook. When you think about them, these are these giant freaking companies. Like for all I know, they already know that I'm streaming and saying some stuff, and I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm gonna find out I can't get into my Facebook. I don't know, and then all of a sudden, my Apple account is gonna just deactivate, and I don't really use it anyways. But I mean, somehow like that might happen. I don't know.
be
But
like,
like these
be
are
like,
just
like those
giant like.
person. Be like this person. Hey, yo, hack this guy.
I'm gonna get a
Hack this
Facebook.
guy.
I'm gonna get a messenger, a Facebook message from Facebook saying, "Hey, relax, quiet down
You
here."
need to calm yourself down.
My old Apple like user or whatever. I think it was one of my old emails. I'm just gonna get an email from there like, hey, stop,
Hey, you there?
stop. We can't do much because you don't use our phones anymore. But stop. All right.
Uh,
I think that was pretty much the last topic that we hit. And thank you
Yeah.
guys for watching. This has definitely been a longer one by a few minutes. I think 5 minutes longer than like the previous one. But thank you
True.
guys for joining us. This was our first time live streaming it, so that was definitely interesting. I can't wait to see how that came out. I think it came out okay, actually. What do you think?
Uh,
Yeah, first
yeah.
time live streaming it.
I was a little, a little nervous. I was trying to watch what I say, but
Mm-hmm.
I had to make sure the background, had
I
to.
saw that. I saw that. I saw you like the moment somebody came by.
I
Oh
was about
shoot. Okay, hold on. Let me go this way real quick.
That's literally my reaction.
But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Catch it. We're gonna try and do this every Saturday. Unfortunately we did miss last Saturday, but I think we were gonna try and make it up, but it just time constraints, school going on, working. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna shoot for next Saturday, same time, same show. Check us out on YouTube at Quick Save Games. This is Slipstream TV, Sebio, Jonathan, and Angel signing out. Angel signed out a while ago, but thank you guys for watching. You,
Hey,
you guys
man, we
have a
don't
good
talk
one.
about that.
Oh, okay, there he is. There he is at the end of the show.
Man, not gonna lie, I did sign out a while ago.
Hey, he came back though. He still came
he
back.
he came
I
back.
like
He came
that.
back for the
Yeah,
goodbye. He
I like
came. He
that.
came back to say
Yeah.
good night to
I'm
At the
like,
end,
everyone.
he may have left, but he came back.
He came back. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. You guys have a great one.